Ok, ora si dovrebbe sentire. No, you should hear me. Sorry, forgot it was in English. Crazy. Yeah. Mm, too confusing. Mm, 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 just a- mm, person. Allora, oh, the audio is terrible. Terrible. Mm. Can we hear the video? Sorry, it's my first time doing this. And it's just the oh, okay, let's fix this. Are we like this? No.
Some viral videos, which literally triggers everyone on the internet. Oh, wait, Gabbie's like going, I can go viral by being hateful towards her.
Mhm.
So I'm just scrolling and then I see pictures or videos and pictures with some viral videos, which literally triggers
You can hear
everyone on
it,
the
but I
internet. Oh,
cannot,
wait,
and I don't
Gabbie's
know
like going,
why.
I can go viral by being
Mm,
hateful towards her.
maybe it's
Mhm.
this.
So I'm just scrolling and then I see pictures or videos and pictures with some viral videos, which literally triggers
You can hear
everyone
it,
on the
but I
internet. Oh,
cannot,
wait,
and I don't
Gabbie's
know
like
why.
going,
You will eventually.
I can
It's
go
just
viral
1 a.m. in
by
Italy,
being
so
hateful towards her.
maybe it's this.
So
There's plenty of time
I'm just scrolling and then I
to
see
figure
pictures
it out.
or videos and pictures with
Mm, you can hear it, but I cannot, and I don't know why. eventually. It's just 1 a.m. in Italy, so I don't understand why I cannot. Eventually. It's just 1 a.m. in Italy, so I don't understand why I cannot.
Hundreds of thousands.
I don't understand why I cannot.
Hundreds of thousands.
I don't understand why I cannot.
Hundreds of thousands.
Okay. Oh, maybe you should hear me now. If we fix audio, oh, this is not straight. Okay. Sorry, I'm using this. Okay, so the microphone is fixed. Now the audio, because no, ah, this one. Okay, doing it. Okay, now the audio. Let's see. Oh man, if I did it, no, because I heard it, but you didn't heard it. So, what is brain? Monitor audio invia l'uscita? Maybe. There's
Out
the
on it. It's
delay,
like feigned as no, it's
so I don't know. We can do it. Because I heard it, but you didn't heard it. So, what is brain? Thank God the audio is good. There's no delay, so feigned as no, so I don't know. I did it. Okay. Okay. I'm going to cry. Okay, so what is happening? Okay, so I'm going to start the um taping is so cool. Taping. But first, let's see if you can see me like this. I want to see if you can see me. I changed the scene. Let me see. Yes. Okay. This is crazy. Okay. Hi. Hello, everybody. I'm sorry for the quality because I'm actually using the webcam of the computer. It's not that bad, but it could have been it could be better. Maybe this is the first time. This is the first time. So welcome or welcome back if you are a follower to the channel. This is the first time that I'm actually diving talking, I don't know, about, let's say, drama. Uh, am I um, into deep into this lore, let's say? No. Do I know the people who are involved in this situation podcast? And oh, you cannot see the clown. Wait, you can see the mic though. Yeah, better, kind of. So stupid. Okay, we can do this. So yeah, will I talk about people that I know? I know them like on a surface level. I don't know them deeply, like I don't know all the lore, all the facts. So I want to say that all the things to say, oh man, all the things I'm going to talk about, the opinions that I'm going to give are pretty unbiased, as the title of the live stream is, because um, I know stuff, but I want to come with with a view, like imagine you are hearing talking about these people for the first time, let's say. So this is what I want to give in this situation, because I'm seeing lots of hype, not so good hype, on whatever is going on. So I'm coming like with the white flag, saying I want, I don't want to give out a harsh opinion. I just want to watch and give opinions on what I'm watching. I don't know if you understand. I don't know if it makes sense or it doesn't. Nothing I say makes sense, honestly. So yeah. But most importantly, I am going to work because I have a convention on the 7th and the 8th of March. As I said in some videos, I don't know if you follow the channel. If you don't follow the channel, too bad for you, loser. Sorry. So yeah, I'm going to work on some scrunchies, because right now with the illustration, I'm good, stickers and stuff like that. I'm waiting on the order of Vogue Grace. I am actually really, 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 really freaking scared that the merch is not going to come in time, on time for the convention. But let's hope that everything will be good. And I'm going to work on some scrunchies. I need to do the hardest one because these are the simplest one, pretty easy to do. But the carnation, sorry for the thread, I will cut it out. The carnation and the hydrangea one are pretty hard to make. You need to work a lot. So, since I was thinking with my noggin, I was thinking, since either way, I will watch this. Either way, I'm going to talk about this because while I watch stuff, I talk by myself and I give opinions to the wall. So I said, yeah, whatever. Let's turn on the cam and spend like half an hour figuring out how to use OBS and arranging uh, this shit, and watch it together with other people that are maybe interested, maybe not, maybe just need to spend time. I don't know. Use me as an SMR, ASMR, AS, that to fall asleep. Anyway, feel free to comment. To I'm going to read your comments and give out opinions. And yeah, I'm going to start working, so I need to take the thread and then I'll start the video. So this is this. Yes. Okay, okay. Let's start the video. I have the tripod in front of me, but I will hear and see what I can see. Okay, let's go. Oh, I need to change the scene, otherwise you won't see anything.
We're back at
Right. Wait, sorry. Right off, I want to say that I heard someone whistling with her on her or his nose, and I am triggered because I suffer from misophonia. But okay, let's go on. Enough is enough. No,
it, Bobby.
Yep. Okay.
Okay,
We're back at it.
we're back at it. We've actually recorded this podcast
We're back at it. Fifth time is a charm.
Asked twice already,
Hmm.
both last night. The first time there was no video. So we're like, okay, let's try again.
I feel
But
ya.
I
I
listened
feel
to
ya.
the second one back and was pretty incoherent
Mm.
because of the
I
conversation we
feel ya.
had already. We were just talking about stuff that had no context. Anyways,
Yeah, if you watch my videos, consider that a half of the time it's either pretty cut it out, like there's heavy heavy sorry, it's 1 a.m. It's heavy cutted, or it's like the second or the third time that I try to do it again. Or also sometimes, wait, I would put it on my phone too because I want to see if everything is working properly. Buffering shit. Blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry. I just suffer from a lot of anxiety. Okay, if there's some problem, please let me know. Huh? Wait a damn minute. Wait a minute. Big stepper on the ground. This is an Indian song, by the way. Okay, so seems everything is buffering okay. Okay. So yeah, I was talking about the fact that my videos are actually pretty cut it out. So incoherent is a word that I understand a lot. I also know that in the case of Mrs. Gabrielle, um, incoherent is can be in reference to lots of things that I heard and unfortunately saw. But for now, we're going to leave that. Okay, we're just as I said, we're going to watch this and comment as since I don't know much, I'm not deep into the lore. Let's move on. Oh wait, maybe lots of people don't know what the hell is this. Well, if you're here, I think you know. But if you don't know, basically, these two person are Gabrielle Kroner now, former Gabbie Hanna, and the guy which it, he he didn't say hi. I think his name is Robert, Bobby. I don't know. By the way, they are married, and this is the first episode of an actually good podcast. I thought about an actually God podcast because you will understand. But yeah, okay. And she are going to talk about something that happened in some some people said 2016. I don't know. I don't know.
we're here today because how to just jump right into it. I just need to get this off my chest. Like I don't know how to start cuz everything in my body is like I don't want to talk about this. I genuinely don't. I feel like
Huh? I just started a video. um, okay, guys, the podcast ended. No, it's actually 1 hour and 10 minutes. Okay, you know what? When I say I don't want to talk about something while actively talking about that something with someone, um, I I did it and I still do it. It's a for me at least for me, it's an act of asking for like I want to be seen. I want attention. Like I don't really want to talk about it. Like waiting for people to tell me, yeah, come on, tell me. I want to know. So just 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 to put it up there because I don't really want to talk about it, and then there's another hour and 10 minutes. Mm, okay, not bad.
Every time it comes up, like in other episodes that we've done with like Taylor and Anna, every time it comes up, I just find every way to talk about anything else.
Yeah.
But I have to talk about it like in every way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and this very well could be episode 1 of the podcast series, right? So,
Yeah, probably. And I guess that kind of helps me segue into the point is I feel like I can't do anything unless I address this massive elephant in every single room I walk into, where I'm a human being just like an adult, right? Like trying to live life, trying to function in society, volunteer, serve.
Wait, did she said like human? Like adult, sorry?
I'm a human being just like an adult, right? Like trying to
Just like
live
an
life.
adult. Just like an adult. How old is she? Wait. Yeah. Mm. Age. Do we know? 35. Sis, we are 3 years apart. I'm 31. Mm. Um, I say I'm an adult. I act like a kid sometimes, like a child, because I'm, trauma and whatever. But I'm an adult, so I won't say it like, but maybe it's a way that you use in America. I don't know. Move on.
Life, trying to function in society, volunteer, serve churches and communities, and I'm literally being rejected, and you being married to me, like being rejected from service opportunities and volunteer opportunities,
mm,
and just like being literally just triggered every day by comment sections, by
Okay. Um, I am not um Catholic Christian. I grew up in Christian is my brother, Christian church. Because my family was pretty strong religious. Uh, but if there's something I remember about church is that I don't know. I can be wrong because I'm talking about my experience, but uh, everyone was kind of welcome in church. There was no banning people. But I can also see the fact that maybe if you are, you know, an influential, like an influencer, content creator, a public figure, let's say, and you have like let's say a history of things that were done publicly and that were received pretty strongly. I'm talking about racism, um, like talking about trans people, uh, talking about rape, um, and shaming women. Uh, I think that people can back off from you. Uh, it's like you can show them that you're changed, uh, but still I can walk out, walk off, walk away. Yeah, walk walk away from you because of your past behavior. Like I don't want to give you a second chance. It's my it's my choice. Uh, but in the same breath, I can say that I don't know many churches where you can be banned, like you cannot. But again, I don't know. It's not my experience. Maybe if she says so, she felt how do you say Hmm, she felt like pressed, pressed, oppressed, kind of, about this situation that was proposed to her. Like, no, you cannot be a part of this or that thing that happens in church. I don't know. I don't know honestly, but let's see what she says.
I go live, all of the live chat, just content that I get served being Gabbie Hanna, about Gabbie Hanna and her mental issues and her psychosis, and all my comments. Like when I first started posting it a couple weeks ago, all positive, like finding a cool, some of my old fans, some new people who are just finding me. And it's just all positive. I love what you're saying, love what you're doing. And then I'm posting, I'm getting some viral videos, which literally triggers everyone on the internet. Oh, wait, Gabbie's like going viral again. So now I can go viral by being hateful towards her.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just scrolling and then I see pictures or videos and pictures with hundreds of thousands of likes, millions of views that literally just say nothing except for hateful things. And then if you call
Okay, listen. I'm not famous. I'm not. I want to thank all the 470-ish people that follow my YouTube channel, and I cannot even fathom to imagine how it is to be uh, an influencer that had and still has a lots of influence. So, but if we do something like, imagine I had like 2 millions of followers. She has 4.99 millions, no, of followers. I do something like this, commentary, like I'm reacting to something or I give my opinion on something. It's obvious that I am going to expect other people giving opinion, on myself, on my actions, on my words. And I can also imagine the fact that people won't agree with me. Maybe a percentage will agree, maybe a percentage won't. Um, but it's not that we can decide. Like if the only thing you can decide is to be or not to be online. I think, in my opinion, you can decide to post, like to like what I'm doing right now. I'm recording. I am watching this with you. Um, and I'm deciding to put it on the internet and tomorrow to post the video besides the live stream. So I can decide that. But if tomorrow someone will come on my video and say, this, and that, what can I do? It's your opinion. What can I do? It's your actions. Like, I can be responsible for my actions. So I don't see the problem here, honestly. I don't see, you can be affected, but that's on you. Like, that's a you problem. But still, let's go.
them out on it, it's like feigned as, no, it's just genuine concern. Like I'm actually concerned you're experiencing
Why is going fast?
psychosis. And every time
Okay.
this happens, I say, why do you think I'm experiencing psychosis?
Mm.
My life is fine. Like that's the most frustrating part is like my bills have never not been paid. I have never not been safe until people started showing up to my house. Do you know what I mean? Like I've never been putting myself
Okay, I've heard about this. I think, I don't know, but maybe. I heard, like, I read and I actually saw, and it was pretty, pretty, pretty intense. Sorry for the buffering, by the way. What the heck? The beauty of the live stream. What? Ooh, man. There was some years ago, where people, one guy, showed up to her house and she let him in. And it was honestly crazy to watch because I watched it like after maybe 1 year ago. I watched it. I don't know. I'm not sure. but not in real time, like when it was actually happening. And still, it gave me pretty bad vibes, because she was not in the right place mentally. But yeah, I think she's talking about that. I think, I don't know. She's not explaining any further, I think.
Or anybody else in danger. Just like expressing myself in ways that people don't like. But because of the narrative that's been created, and that's the purpose of this video, is addressing the root of why is this thing. It's just for some reason we all know that Gabbie Hanna is psychotic. We all witnessed something which was a result of this, right? And it's like, okay, where did this start? And all I want is peace and
I,
love.
oh man, when someone says that, I used to say that too, but in reality, I wanted drama and chaos. But I want peace and love. No. Uh, but yeah, speaking about again, her saying, people will say I'm this and that by watching a video, or whatever. Going back to the fact that she's a public figure, uh, I want to say that a lot of times I watch, like sometimes it happens to on the feed, YouTube feed, um, I don't know, Ariana Grande video shorts, or maybe who else, like Sabrina Carpenter or Billie Eilish, or I don't follow Taylor Swift, but sometimes it happens to see some shorts, and I go check. Usually the comments are pretty nice on YouTube. That's why I chose YouTube as a platform. But you go on the comments and you see, this person is s- this woman, usually it's about women, suffer from ED, or she is depressed, or she, I don't know, XYZ. I think I think that you cannot change society, but you can speak up. So you can choose to speak up about some issues that society is talking about without your consent. Like you cannot talk about, oh, Ariana Grande is having an ED problem. Dude, it's not your business. If she wants to talk about that, she will do it. She has power and influence. She can do that. But people will talk, people will say it. Unfortunately, fortunately, I don't know, there's an open space where you can put your words out without thinking about it. So again, you can uh, choose what you do, like you can manage your actions, but you cannot manage comments. Like if you don't like comments, if you don't like to hear people's opinion, even if you don't like to read hateful comments, just turn it off, just block it, just cancel the comment. There's plenty of YouTubers who I don't do that. I only can like delete spam. Honestly, I don't give a fuck. But if you cannot manage, because I can understand it's a toll on your mental health. I can really understand that, but you cannot manage to you cannot think to manage this. If you want to, you're publishing podcast, so you're coming back after years offline, you're coming back online, and you don't have the tools to manage your presence online, because everything is a trigger for you. So I will suggest to talk with someone, to talk with a specialist, and to go through these problems that you are encountering. Yeah, this. But let's move on. We are only at 4 minutes. We are only 4 minutes, but I have a plenty of scrunchies to make. So
But I also want truth. And the truth is, this all started with Trisha Paytas. And I just need to say it all out so that there's an account and a record of my side. Because I've tried to defend myself before, and I spent
Sorry, I'm buffing.
so many hours, days, weeks,
Ah,
literally going back in phones and hard drives from years and years ago to prove that what I was saying was true and what was being said about me was blatant defamation and slander, and not that many people cared. And the people who did care were completely shouted down and harassed. Like, if you left any type of defense or logic or support of me in any way, those comments, and people can let you know right now if you're one of those people, comment it. So many people DMing me, or creators saying, I'm so sorry for what you're going through. I wish I could defend you, but I can't right now because XYZ. Drama channels or commentary channels saying, I want to defend you, but it's just not trendy enough. Literally, I've had drama channels tell me that. They'd be like, oh yeah, it's just not getting views to support.
sorry, I'm barfing. W- w- What what do you care? Like, let's say wait, I need to say this in the nicest way. Nicest way possible. I can do that. Um, if I'm putting out a story time, let's say I'm talking about something that happened to me, and I know that I'm telling the truth and that I have facts, that I have received, and that, it's, um, and, I know I'm telling the truth. Okay. And I want to share it online for whatever reason. Maybe I don't know, I want to share it online. What do I care if people believe me? If people do not believe me, if drama channels would talk about me and my stuff and my things, and to most of all, to have the support of people that I don't even know. Like, if you said there were people who were actually supportive, good. If there's a people who don't support you, what can you do? Again, going back to the first things I said, if I know sometimes I feel judgmental towards myself, so I will never put myself in a situation where people can fully judge me and maybe I cannot take it, let's say. I don't know if you understood. But also I want to say another thing, that she and I think this is, besides everything, besides who's she, besides what she did and everything like that, she is online. She's been online since she was, I don't want to say bullshit here, but I think she was 18-ish. I don't know. If you know, correct me. Um, she was pretty young. She was pretty young, and I think growing up online, like actively online, where people know your face, know who you are, know where you live, and know everything about you, because like in that moment you like to overshare. I think it's a pretty heavy, big, enormous risk, because you will go. It's like when we never talked, but like we people with common sense, let's say, talk about family channels. Like these kids will grow up and see all their life on the internet, and stranger knowing them while they don't even know what the hell is going on. So yeah, growing up online is pretty heavy, is pretty hard. And if you don't grow up, I don't want to say you need to be strong. No, that's bullshit. You just need, I think, to process. And since I think she never had the time to process this, she doesn't know how to behave, because this video, and I wanted to say at the end, but I'm going to say it now because otherwise I will forget. This video could have been pretty different. Could have been a retrospective, like she and her husband talking about a slice of life, like something that happened in her life and what she went through, how she came out of this, how. But instead, it's already at what is the 5 minutes, starting to show a pattern of being the victim, who's done wrong, and blaming others. I think it would be cool if she switched the thing, saying, okay, this happened. This is how I came out of this. This is how I grew out of this. I don't know. You are still, you can talk about your feelings. You can say, I'm fucking hurt. I came out of this hurt, and without this, without that, whatever. But still, you cannot expect people to be on your side every time, like now. But still, let's move on.
Support you.
Yeah, to support you. Whereas people that are hating on you and, talking about literally mental demonic attacks are getting all the views.
Right.
Like,
I still
and
don't know
yeah, I
his
mean, to
name.
piggyback off of what you're saying here of just kind of finding that starting point where it all started. I mean, me as an outsider, like now we're married, now we're the closest people to each other. But from an outsider, I knew nothing about this situation, and so I just figured we could start with like when you
Wait a damn minute. I don't want to say I don't believe that, but in my opinion, I'm Italian. I live in Italy. We're not even in the same continent. Like, I am in Europe. Uh, in 2016, when these old shenanigans happened, I don't know what I was doing, but I didn't know actually who these people were. And I want to say people should know who these people are. No, but like I didn't know who the hell James Charles was, but I knew his name. Like, I knew he was a YouTuber, that he had beef with some people, you know, like who's the other one? I always mismatched them. James Charles, Jeffree Star, sorry, Jeffree Star, Shane Dawson. I knew their name. Like, if I heard their name, I was like, yeah, I know, kind of know. So I don't know, but it can happen. It can happen. I don't want to say I don't believe you, but I think, in my opinion,
first like met Trisha or first started talking to Trisha, like how did that transpire? Because
Right.
yeah, because it
Okay.
seems like you guys had some history.
We had some history, but the problem was she pretended like we didn't.
Yeah.
So Trisha was just like low key a fan of me, and I was low key a fan of hers too. Like, I knew who she was. She knew we were just creators, right? So then, DM after she's tweeting at me, she's saying she wants to be VIP at my show. She's saying she wants to be friends with me. Like, literally was just tweeting at me, tweeting support at me all the time. So we end up, DMing, exchanging numbers with each other. And just like texting. We had like a texting friendship, but as you've brought up, like, you can build real friendships online, right? And
Oh, very much so.
but the
Yeah.
thing that's also weird about her text messages to me that makes all of this so much crazier, and I didn't even remember so much of this stuff until I was actually looking at the text messages, but she was literally texting me being like, our friendship means so much. And I remember receiving
Maybe it's because I'm 31. Honestly, I have right now like lots of online friends, acquaintances. That's how you say it. I don't know. I know many people like online. I used to have a blog, and I met online lots of people, and we talk, we exchange, like, how are you? I comment on your story, you comment on mine. Mm, when something happens, I try to let them know that I read them and that I'm there for them, etc., etc. But uh, will I say, "Oh my God, you're my best friend," or like, what did she say? Some
Receiving those text messages, but she was literally texting me being like, our friendship means so much. And I
Yeah,
remember receiving those messages.
I will I will never say that. And also, maybe I can say that in one euphoria moment, like, but it's said into, I never said that to my real friends, like in real life friends. So if someone said that to me of my one of my online friends, I would be like, huh? Red flag. I don't know anything, but in my opinion, I think it's pretty weird. Pretty weird.
And being like, I've never even hung out with this person one on one like that. So, like,
Yeah.
Exactly.
this is a lot. But I also
That's a
recognized
lot,
something
Robin.
in her, which is like, okay, she's lonely. She's like having a hard time mentally. She's like,
Mm.
spiritually, and, she needs a friend.
You could be one of the biggest online creators as well, and all of those things could be true.
Yeah.
Like it's all, there's a big difference between just having a really active, like outgoing personal social life and then just having a life that you're living online where it kind of looks like you are, but you're really not.
Yeah. Yeah. But I was just trying to be like,
Huh? I'm trying to match his words with what she was talking about. Does it make any sense? Like, she was talking about the fact that Trisha was hyping up the friendship that was not a friendship. And he said that you can be a good content creator and fake your life on, like, in real life, like you're going out and having lots of friends. Okay, maybe he was talking about the fact that I was seeing, like, maybe she just was hyping the friendship without meaning it. Maybe. In that case, I can agree with you. Sir, that I don't even know your name. Robbie, Bobby, Bob, I don't know. Sir.
oh, kind to her. Like, I liked her. You know what I mean? It's not like I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm just being nice to her. Like, no, we were just friends. You know what I mean?
Sure.
We didn't hang out that much. Like, she invited me to her birthday party. I did go, but it was
Mm.
her birthday party. She's drunk. She's talking to everybody. So we really didn't talk that much at her party.
Yeah.
And
Seems
then
fair.
I think we might have had one more crossover, maybe two, at like a mutual friends party.
This
But like her and
buffering.
I have never hung out. Like, it was never like that. But this is what happened, and I feel like this is a connection that nobody has really made. Like, I was just talking to my best friend who has been there literally through all of it, knew me before, during, after, was following it, and she was like, I never realized that's what it was because everything was so chaotic at once. But there was an actual motive to this. So see, I just feel so bad like talking about this stuff, and like it
Mm.
feels almost wrong for me to talk about it. And I wish that it wasn't made my business, but it was. Because now
Yeah.
it's like I have to talk about somebody's sexual history, which is not my business, and I would never
Oh.
talk about publicly.
uh, h- this is one of the biggest, hugest. Do you say hugest? I don't know. Problem that I have with influencer and content creator and YouTubers. I love to overshare. I love to talk about life events and shit like that. But if you feel that someone said once, I don't remember who, but you are turning on the camera, you are filming for 1 hour, you are editing, actively editing, so you're listening again to what you're talking about, blah blah blah. You are, sorry, barfing. You are rendering it, you are putting it online, waiting for the loading, writing a title, writing a description, and you're posting it. God damn it. So you are actively conscious about the fact that, see, I don't want to talk about, you are talking about it. So you're putting it online. Like, if I had beef with someone, um doesn't matter the comeback in views and subscription that I can have. If I have beef with someone, I will do like this. Do, 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 do. Hello, yeah, what the hell is going on? You know what I mean? Like, come on, you're 35. She's, I don't know, same age, older, I don't know. So yeah, this is what I think about the phrase, I don't know, I don't want to talk about that. Also, you're going to talk about the sexual life of someone who's not you or your husband? Oh boy. Oh boy.
But it
Right.
actually matters in this context. So, to give a recap of this, I had a friend. We'll just use the name. Who cares? Everybody
Sure.
knows who it is. So, one day I was with Shane. I had just filmed
Oh,
his podcast, and he said something about Trisha's herpes. And I said, "What?" And he goes, "Oh, she's totally open about it. She's talked about it online before." And I was just like, I didn't know that. But I did remember a video where Trisha was talking about the STDs she's had. She was listing them off. And then she said, and there's one incurable
what?
one that I don't want to name
Wait,
on.
what? Oh, what a time to be us and online. She was list. No, dude, I need to check if this is true. Wait, let's do a digging thing. Trisha Paytas STD video. Oh, sharing her. Is this true? Dude, I was not online for this. Sorry for the. I don't have YouTube Premium. I'm not rich. Come on, go over. I don't know why this is so slow. Or maybe because I'm live on Instagram. Instagram? What? Sorry, it's one. Oh, it's 2 a.m. Yay. What the hell is going on? Okay. Oh, oh.
So I went to my gynecologist, and this was not the first STD I've gotten, but it was the first time I've gotten chlamydia, which was really scary.
Oh, wait, wait, wait. I don't want to come out as, oh my God, she's shocked because no, 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 no. In real life, I talk about this, and I think it's pretty important to talk about this. Uh, but but okay, okay, fine.
Scary to me. I don't know why this was so scary to me, because chlamydia, you can take a pill and get rid of it. So I went back and I found out I had chlamydia about 6 months later, and so I was like, wow, okay, this sucks, and okay, it sucks, give me the pill, I'll just take it again. But with my PID, the chances of having children are basically 0 to none. I mean, there's like a 0.0000001% chance that I would have kids, but I'll just tell you guys now, like, I know that it's not in the cards for me. And I prayed on it. I pray on it a lot because when I found that out and they told me that it's just a mess. Basically, I have damaged ovaries, I guess you could say, where it's not, it's just not, it's not going to happen. But let me tell you, 20 minutes of pleasure is not worth not having kids.
Oh, uh, okay. Okay, in this video, she talks about having chlamydia. So, okay, I don't know if there's, I don't know. I don't know. Let's move on.
online.
Sorry, sometimes
If you have the
do
clip,
like
find it,
this.
send it. I
Like
had
I go, I'm live now. Like I'm live streaming. But if I was by myself, I would go down, 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 down on a rabbit hole. So I'm going to move on.
it at one point. I have posted videos with all of the screenshots and evidence against all of this. So it's out there. If this is what I was thinking the other day. If D'Angelo Wallace could find that filmed on a potato clip from a lost episode of my like spin-off podcast, everything's out there. Like if
Yeah.
you want to see my actual responses to all of this stuff, it's out there.
It's in the archive somewhere, you know.
Yes, they're out there in the ether.
Yeah. It's on somebody's old hard drive, you know.
It's on somebody's new hard drive.
New hard drive. Yeah.
Wait, where was I? Oh, so
Talking about the story.
anyways, so I'm like, okay, didn't really know this, but now I have this information. Never gonna talk about it, never gonna tweet about it, never gonna expose anything about it. How
We are doing it right now. We're talking it right now. BTW. But okay. 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 There's more water under the bridge, I think.
However, this was maybe a few weeks or a couple months before her and Jason started hooking up / dating. So I remember, and by the way, I never watched the vlogs. Like everybody knows that I was always behind on what was going on, like even more than the viewers because I just wasn't watching the vlogs. So they come over and Jason is talking about how he had sex with Trisha.
About to die.
And I have this thing in my head of like, oh my gosh, her best friend openly told me she has herpes and said she talks about it online. So this wasn't like a whisper of a YouTuber saying. This was like her best friend was saying, yes, this is true. And she said it publicly and isn't ashamed, right? So then I asked him, hey, like, did you use a condom? And that might sound weird, but like, we're adult friends. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
this is like adult friends talking. He said no. And these are my exact words. Listen, I do not know if this is true, obviously, but Shane told me that Trisha has herpes, and I don't know why he'd lie about that so openly. I think she has talked about it online. So if you plan on hooking up with her, you need to have this conversation with her, ask her about it, which is literally
Who? Mm. I need a moment. um okay, there's something I always try to put myself in others' shoes to try to understand what they're talking about. And I'm like, if this happened to me, like if I'm talking, oh my God, sorry. Um, Lots of barfing. I drank the Red Bull, by the way. Um, if a friend comes to me and he says, I had sex with this person, and I know that this person, allegedly, I know by someone that this person has, how will I react? Okay, first of all, I would say maybe I will talk to her first because I like it's not that she told me right away, even if this person posted online, like on Instagram or YouTube, whatever, but I don't have the first hand information, right? So it's like you are basing, is that a word? Okay. And you are talking, um thinking about something that was told to you by uh, a third person, not the person that has allegedly these STD, STY, STI. I don't know how you call it today. Um, Also, I would, if we are adult people, 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 I would be like, okay, uh, I imagine that if this person was sharing openly this situation online on YouTube, why she shouldn't talk about this with the partner that she's sleeping with? But also, again, huh? You should, sorry, you should treat sleeping with people, let's say, because I don't want to say every time sex. Um, if you sleep with people as an adult, you should always imagine, like, it's bad to say you should always imagine that other people have STD. No, but you should always use protection. And if you don't use protection, that's up to you. You decide. You are aware. Um, I don't understand this whole conversation, honestly, because we're talking about sexual life, not of not of her husband, but of other people. And this is about 10 years ago. Okay, let's move on.
The best possible thing I could have done.
Yeah.
It's like, here's I don't know the truth, but you ask her about.
If you don't know the truth, you shouldn't say yes. If you're not certain, 100, if she told you, yes, I do have XYZ, and if this person, the man, comes to you and say, yeah, I did it without protection, and even then, it's none of your business because she, maybe she told him, maybe she was open with him. She refused. He refused. Sorry, he was. I don't know. It's like we are talking about something that we are not a part of, and we were never supposed to be a part of. If Shane doesn't, didn't spread, talking about STD, uh, spread the word. So I don't know. I don't know, honestly.
About it. There
Right.
was no, don't tell Trisha I told you. Like there was literally, it was ask her about it. I told him to.
Right.
So then she apparently finds out because he asks her about it. So then I'm hearing whispers for like I don't know how long of, oh, hey, did you tell people that Trisha had herpes? Like people keep texting me and stuff about this.
Mm.
So then we had a mutual friend who I was like close with, and I was just like, hey, did she say anything about this to you? And she was like, yes. She said basically, oh, are you friends with Gabbie? She keeps telling people I have herpes, which
Mm.
isn't true. Like I never was telling people that Trisha had herpes.
Right.
I told a friend who had unprotected sex with somebody who I was.
Okay, you told this friend And this friend told the the person who's the most important one right now talking about this freaking fact. So I don't understand why you can talk about others, but others cannot talk about you. Also, the fact is, if you don't want to be involved, like in this, there's a pretty easy way out. Like you say to people, like to Shane, I don't want to hear about it. It's none of my, I don't give a fuck. Like, or either way, if you want to be polite, somebody tells you XYZ about Trisha Paytas, and you are like, okay. And then you just shut up. that this was never going to be a thing. You reap what you sow. In Italy, we have a way of saying, which is who don't basically, if you don't give a fuck, you live like 100 years old until 100 years old. So, yeah, just if you don't want to be involved, just don't be involved. It's easy, easy peasy.
Told and she said has an incurable STD. Like that is what a friend would do. And I'm telling you right now, if you take the side of don't tell your friend that they're sleeping with somebody raw dog who has an incurable
Mm.
STD and has openly admitted
Raw dog. That's horrible. That's a horrible way of saying. Okay, what
it
did
on
she?
the internet, you're not a friend. Like what, how can you enable that behavior of like, it's not my business.
Right.
No, this is your health.
Yeah.
Not yours. Not yours. Like, if I actively decide to have sex with someone without protection, either if they have, even have, yeah, if they allora, either if they have, either if they don't have a STD, it's it's my choice. It's my I take full responsibility because I'm choosing to do or not to do something. So we're talking about nothing. Like I can give out that friend like opinions. Like I can tell them like what the hell are you talking about? What the hell did you do? If they want opinions or but I cannot go around and say, oh, did you know that maybe I heard that this person maybe this is spreading news and putting people into pretty bad lightning light. So I don't know, girl.
Incurable STD. This is the right thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Tell your friend. And if you have a friend who disagrees with you, cut them off.
Yep.
That person is not your friend. Cut them off. Anyways, so here's what I went wrong. I was feeling very petty. I was getting very annoyed because I think I confronted her about it. And I was just like, stop. Like, stop telling people that I'm spread. Like, she spread the rumor herself that she had herpes. Like, I did not spread that rumor. She spread the rumor trying to get ahead of a rumor that I wasn't trying to spread.
Right.
Does that make sense?
She spread it. Shane spread it. You were just trying to help a friend in one-on-one communication.
How is that others talking about the same things she's talking about with others, they are spreading, but she talking about spreading uh is not to be taken accountable. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense, honestly.
Right.
Yeah.
And told him to
No.
confront her directly.
Not yet.
Yeah.
No.
So anyways, I get real petty at this point. I make an Instagram post where I think it was a poll. And I was like, here's a question. If you found out that your friend is sleeping with somebody who by good source you heard might have an incurable STD, would you tell them or you wouldn't? And then she sees it, gets immediately triggered. There was no
You posted a poll about someone else's life, see, it's like you cannot move on. You cannot not engage to others people life. Like mm, there's there are times in your life when you commit uh something bad towards a friend, towards a person that you know, and you acknowledge it because maybe you find yourself in the eye of a hurricane, and you acknowledge that, you say okay, and then you move on, and then you try to be better as a friend. If you want to, you try to be a better friend, a better person, to not get involved with this, uh, but you don't go you don't go on Instagram talking about someone else's STDs with people that you don't know, knowing that this person you are referring to follows you on Instagram and actively watches your stories. So this is insane. This is crazy behavior. Sorry, in my opinion. Sorry. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Also, I want to say I don't know this. I don't know the full context again about what she posted. I didn't saw the post honestly, so I don't know if I'm missing something. I'm just reacting to what she's saying here, and it's not. It's it's not.
Clue that it was about Trisha at all. Like literally nothing would have led to that. Like it was such a
Mhm.
general, if you found out your friend was sleeping with someone with an incurable STD, but she got really triggered by it, made this video immediately, like within the hour
Also,
on the bathroom.
I'm thinking about this right now. If I am actively sharing online on YouTube with a million of I have millions of followers, blah blah blah, that I have STDs, no, and I'm sleeping with partners. What makes you think that this person who I'm sleeping with doesn't know? If I, why should I shouldn't tell my partners that I have STDs? I have or I have not STDs, whatever. But I told like billions of people that follow me on Instagram. Hey, on YouTube. I don't know. I have something with Instagram today. It's like it's like it doesn't make any sense, you know? So again, this is why you don't get involved with other people's lives. It's none of your business. Really is not. And it's not about, oh, my friend is sleeping with, because if I for sure knew that we're not talking about normal people lives. We're talking about people that lives online, that overshare online, that if my friend was sleeping with someone with, I am sure this person has STDs, and I'm sure that this person do not tell partners this person sleeps with that they have STDs. I will do something in that case, but otherwise, again, if adults choose to not take actions uh, during sleeping with someone, if you're able to sleep with someone, you're also able to say, yes, let's use protection. No, let's not use protection. And to agree or disagree with this. So we're talking about nothing.
Floor saying, guys, Gabbie Hanna won't leave me alone. She's a stalker. She's crazy. She's delusional. She's imagined this entire friendship with me. She
Mm.
started this rumor that I have herpes. She keeps telling everybody I has herpes. She's a mean girl. She's like the meanest girl on the internet. Nobody knows it. It just goes full fledged.
Oh, and the most important one and the most persistent one was Gabbie Hanna is a liar. Gabbie Hanna is lying. Wait, there might have been one that says do not trust Gabbie Hanna, but I might be exaggerating that part in my brain because honestly, this whole thing has just felt like a scene from Mean Girls, but like real life. But like I'm Katie, and they're all like Regina and the Mean Girls, and like the rest of the school. But anyways, yeah, it was like from day one, off the top, Don't trust her. She's a liar. You can't believe anything she says, especially if she says I have herpes.
Oh, I think this is a pretty can be, I don't know. This can be a pretty triggering situation with for the other person. Um who I'm talking about Trisha Paytas. Because you alleged something talking about other people about this STD, which is not only the friend, because you were talking also with Shane Dawson. Let's be serious about this. You didn't talk only with one person about this. You talked with two. So this is gossiping, by the way. Let's call things with their names. Um, y- and 10 years later, I know that times, you know, heal and whatever, but you're laughing about someone else's struggles that you spread talking about STDs that you spread online. I don't know, girl. I don't know. Something is off, honestly.
Yeah.
So like I don't respond to it because I was just like, that's gonna die. Like let her get it out. Like what am I gonna respond to, right? Like
Sure.
Are you
Yeah.
responding
so
10 years
then
later?
this idea of like she's crazy, she's a psycho started with the motive of Trisha had to literally immediately destroy my credibility.
Yeah.
She had to convince everybody that I don't even know this girl. Like there's all of this evidence that we actually had a friendship and that she was like, I've never even heard one of her songs. Mountains of footage of her singing my music, like that clear day and night, right? So this is crazy making to me because I'm just like, how is anybody believing this? And then the thing that crushed me and like actually destroyed my self-esteem was realizing that all of the evidence could be out there and people would still choose to hate me. And when I realized that people chose Trisha Paytas and believed her over me, it was just like, oh, I literally want to.
In this case, and I'm this is what makes me angry, not angry, angry sometimes when people are like, I'm showing you that I am in the right, but you don't believe me or you're not on my side. Like you can be right, but people can still choose to not be on your side because maybe you did something actually wrong. And I also know that with this kind of person that are like, I have the truth, but you are not on my side. Why? You can talk to them, you can explain to them, you can make a drawing to let them understand. They will never understand. They will always be like, yeah, but I have the truth, but I'm giving you receipt. And this is why, from what I gathered, gathered, uh, she's known, Gabby, uh, is known for showing a a lot, which is red flaggy, by the way, behavior. Uh, she's known to show lots and lots and lots and lots of receipt. And honestly, if I had a friend who has a full hard drive, full phone, full of screenshots, um, audio messages, text, screen recording, videos, um, recordings of phone calls. I don't want to be your friend. Because if today I say like fuck you, that fuck you would be recorded and will stay forever in your phone, hard drive, whatever. So I don't want to be a part of this, honestly. Um, so yeah, it's like you cannot let things go. I think this is this should be the title. I cannot let things go, and I will never do that. Point blank. Period.
Off myself.
Yeah.
Like that's what
Yeah.
people think of me is people are going to believe Trisha Paytas despite me having all of this evidence that she's literally lying for attention and out of fear.
Mm.
But it just never stopped. It was like video after video after video. And then I would respond, and then video after video. And each one's just getting crazier. It's like, she's showing up to my house. I had to get extra security. I gave them her picture. I'm afraid for my life. She's crazy. I'm afraid. She literally tweeted, I'm afraid she's going to kill me.
And meanwhile, you didn't even know where she lived at all.
I did not know where she lived. But why did she know where I lived? Because in one of her videos, she's like, I hate that we even live in the same area. I hate that she breathes the same breath as me. And I was like, I don't know where you live.
Yeah.
Why do you know where I live? Like, literally. Like,
Yeah.
and when I realized that she was projecting all of this onto me, and she's also a copycat. Like, she copies my music video visuals. She'll literally, like, I'll wear a shirt and then she
Dude, I'm leaving for the husband doing. Mm-hmm. Do we have an opinion, sir, on whatever is going on? Do we have no? Okay. I understand, honestly. But again, we are 35. Like she's 35. I'm 31 again. We are saying she was a copycat. Also, I'm always amazed when I hear people who talks about uh, people like influencers. I don't want to say that everything can be solved with lawyers and with suing people, whatever. But if there's someone who's lying, but fully lying on me and showing, I don't know, telling things online that are not true and that can also be pretty dangerous to me, to my life, to whatever. Um, if this person is copying my music, which I suppose is copyrighted, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Uh, you you have power. Like you can actively choose to sue, to send a strike. If it's on YouTube, you're copied your copied music. So I honestly don't understand why people say like, she was doing me bad in this and that, and she was telling all lies, blah blah blah. Why you didn't sue her? Why you didn't? Also, if you know that you're telling the truth, and maybe you cannot sue her for this and that reason, I don't know. Um, why are you not taking a step like this? This person is insane. Like I'm telling the truth, I have proof, and this person is going crazy over what? I'm I'm out. I'm I'm out of this. So I don't know. There are many ways to act in this situation, and I think, in my opinion, this Gabi, decided to pick the wrong one, the wrong side, the wrong path. Let's say, yeah.
she would pop up wearing that shirt. Like I had this one wishbone necklace. She like pops up with this wishbone necklace. Like it was just, she was literally copying me, mimicking it, saying she's a fan.
Yeah.
And then she painted me out to be this like obsessive stalker who imagined a friendship with her. Meanwhile, she's texting me saying our friendship means so much and we've never hung out. You know what I mean? So it's like when I realized she was projecting all of this onto me, when she was tweeting, I'm afraid for my life, I'm afraid Gabbie Hanna's gonna kill me, my thought was literally, I think Trisha Paytas is thinking about killing me. Because everything else to this point has been such a projection. This
The husband, what? Sir, um, I am pretty sure I heard. I think it was Fatsy Jack because I watched her video. But again, I honestly don't understand. I don't want to say 90, but maybe 70% of the lore because I was not here. I don't know all the things they know, like Fat Say Jack and Adam McIntyre videos. Fat Say Jack, I'm pretty sure, said that this was the moment when Trisha Paytas was doing drugs. Can I say drugs? Will YouTube hate me? I don't know. We will find out. So I don't know about that. I don't know if it's I don't want to fact check because otherwise I would go down in a rabbit hole about the Trisha Paytas things that she did. And it's 2:30 a.m. I don't think it's the case, honestly. But yeah. I think this is a pretty big thing to consider. If a person is acting with maniac, I'm saying maniac, but I'm not professional, so let me use this word pretty lightly. Like if a person is having maniac episodes, like this person wants to kill me, this person is following me, and you know that you are not doing anything about that, like anything that she's talking about, I think I would be concerned for this person mental health instead of going online and saying this person is trying to, I don't know, destroy me or uh, I think I would be worried for the mental health of this person. And I won't focus on the fact that, oh, this person is trying to copy me. No, I would say if today, honestly, same thing that happens with her, but she says, people always say, you're having a psychotic episode or whatever. I, w- I would be worried, honestly. And you can listen, you cannot listen, whatever, whatever. But I would be worried. Don't know.
Mean girl, rumors, gossip. Like, that's what she was doing to me this whole time. Starting a rumor that I started a rumor I didn't start. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
she was mean.
Yeah.
She was literally showing up places, which is why I made the story asking, "Are you friends with Gabbie Hanna?" Oh, she
Mm.
started this rumor about me. She's the meanest girl in the entire world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Almost. Almost.
Almost.
Almost. But we'll
And
get to that one.
it's worth just taking a quick pause to mention too that we completely understand that like everybody involved, anybody that we're going to talk about in this podcast, in these podcasts that we're going to end up doing together, we're all at much different places in our lives. You know what I mean? And we can recognize that. But because of the psychological damage and trauma that happened in your life, this is still something that follows you to this very day.
Right.
These comments are still present to this very day. So I just want to
Babe, we are only 18 minutes and I have 1 hour and 20 of footage. I think we need to divide this, honestly. Um, this is not the right place to talk about the mental toll that this gave you. And this is not, I understand that you want, again, that you want to have your place, your podcast where you can talk about what happened, what didn't happen. Um, but I think if you have an heavy, wait, I'm going to let them finish.
recenter the focus on. That's why we're talking about this,
Yeah,
because this
because
is
it's
an
easy for
ongoing
me.
part.
Yeah, and it's easy for me to get kind of sidetracked and like
Yeah.
get heated. But the
And
problem is,
relive that moment.
especially the moments, the years.
Yeah.
And that's part of like not just OCD, but what this is, which was psychological abuse.
Yeah.
This is psychological abuse on so many levels. And in fact, where's my phone? Because I want to read what ChatGPT said about psychological abuse.
Still on the floor. Right
Oh,
next to you.
oh boy. Okay, I'm pretty sure we need to divide this, to cut this in different pieces because this would be a long ride. I don't want to express my is disdain that I have for people using AI. Um, and mostly using AI to auto heal themselves, to auto diagnose stuff. Um, I can tolerate, not understand, tolerate when is a person with no money, with no way to um, actually access to psychological help. But when is someone with lots of money, with lots of funds that uses ChatGPT to not have answers, because ChatGPT does not give you answer. ChatGPT gives you the answer that you want to hear. It praises you, like it says, yeah, you're right. You have this, and that. Um, yeah, no. And yeah, I'm actually going to pause this, and I'm going to continue tomorrow night as usual with the live stream, and I'm going to post this on the channel tomorrow because I'm tired and I need to go to sleep. Yeah, 1 hour 23. Man. Okay, see you. Wait, let's do it properly. Oh my god, my eyes are pretty puffy. Okay, see you tomorrow, and thank you so much for being here. Bye. Oh, I'm almost finished, by the way. Bye.